Hey everyone, welcome back. I'm Michael, and we're going to be getting right back into some more Reddit stories. If you enjoy the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Now, without further ado, let's begin. This story was posted by a user named Livelong and Profit in the True Off My Chest subreddit. Hi, I have a daughter who is the light of my life. Her mother passed away during childbirth. For the past decade, I've tried dating but with disastrous results. A year before my daughter, let's call her Stephanie, was born, my wife Joy bought me a border collie puppy whom I named Flip. Somehow, it was Flip who managed to keep me sane during the first 2 years after my wife's death. He was my best friend. He guarded Stephanie and protected her like he was an extra dad. Steph loved Flip so much. Every vacation, every trip, she insisted on bringing Flip, and of course, that was more than okay with me. Last year, I finally struck gold. I met Donna, who helped fill the void in my life left by Joy's passing. She is warm, kind, and intelligent. She took to Stephanie like a champ, and even though she doesn't like dogs, Flip won her over. Everything was looking up. Donna moved into my house a month ago. Flip developed cancer, and I had to take him to the vet to be put down. I'm not ashamed to say I cried almost the entire day. Stephanie did too. She's devastated. When I told Donna, she said, "Oh well, time to get a cat now so we can both enjoy a pet." What the hell? I couldn't believe what I heard. I told her my best friend died and she was so damn dismissive. She replied that it's just an animal, no big deal. My heart shattered all over again. Of course, Steph heard the exchange and now doesn't want anything to do with Donna. She won't talk to her. I made up the guest room and told Donna she's sleeping there for a while. She got mad and is now not speaking to me. I'm thinking of breaking up with her because she can't see how much Flip meant to us. She seems unable to see that my emotions are valid. Flip was a dog, but more importantly, he was family. She can't see that. Right now, I'm heartbroken and exhausted, and I want to sleep for a whole week, but I needed to vent here. Thank you, Reddit folks, for reading. I appreciate you all. Zeoxius said, "The biggest red flag I ignored in the worst relationship of my life was her cold, callous disregard for animal life. Lily, you sucked. When people show you who they really are, believe them." Nakazma said, "Deal breaker. Look, I'm pretty much a cat person, but I had a golden retriever, Rosa, for almost 10 years. She was a rescue. During that time, I even adopted a cat as well. When I lost Rosa, I grieved for months. I still grieve when I think about her. My cat grieved too. We mourned together. I don't understand people like this. Heartless. I wouldn't want to spend my life with someone like that. I knew my partner was the one when he was over, and I heard him singing to my cats. When you know, you know. And loving pets, that's a massive green flag. Donna sucks." Update. Hey, I'm more than stunned by how this thing took off. Thanks to all the well-wishers and those who messaged me with their words of support. It means a lot. For those crying fake, I hear you and understand. A lot on Reddit seems to be nonsense. Thanks to all who took the time to reply, both with positive and negative input. I went to work for the overnight shift and my partner Tanya had a present for me. A small chocolate cake shaped like a dog bone with Flip's name on it. I just about lost it. Tanya is the best and a great coworker. Her husband is a good friend too. We talked and I showed her the post. She's no fan of Reddit but understands that I needed to vent. After work, I picked Stephanie up from school and we had a long talk in the car. I told her I was going to talk to Donna about how her words hurt us and asked if she wanted to be part of the conversation. She said no, but added that she trusted me to make the right decision. My kid is awesome. I sat Donna down after she came home, and we had a heart-to-heart talk. She grew defensive and almost got up and left, but I told her if we couldn't talk this out, there was no future for us. Then I showed her the post. As she read the comments, she started to cry. After a few minutes, we talked, and it came out that she considered Flip to be part of my old life that I had with Joy, and that with his passing, I could focus on our relationship more. To be honest, I almost lost my temper right there, but managed to stay calm. Anger is a secondary emotion indicative of deeper trauma, so I kept that in mind during the conversation. I told her that Joy and Flip will always be part of my life, just like Stephanie, and nothing can change that. I said that they are part of me and helped shape the man I am today. If she can't recognize that, understand my pain, and feel empathy, then this relationship is doomed. To make a long story short, she's moving out, and we are taking a break from each other for a month or two to reflect on our priorities. Not that I need that, I know my priorities, my needs, and my wants for a relationship. She must decide if they coincide with hers. That's it. It's late and I'm bushed. I'm not working tomorrow, so I'm going to help pack Donna's things. Thank you so much for your support, folks. To all those animal lovers out there, always trust your heart, and may God bless and keep you. This next post was made in the same subreddit by a deleted user. The post is titled, "My GF is getting close to another man who I know is interested in her. My girlfriend and I have been together for 5 years. We're both in our mid-20s, met in college, and have been living together for around 3 years. A little over 6 months ago, we had to find a new place to live rather quickly. Thankfully, we found a great place in the city, a little on the expensive side, but we make it work. A week into living here, my girlfriend met one of our neighbors, Jenna, who lives almost directly across the hall. Jenna lives there with her boyfriend, and they're roughly our age, maybe a couple of years older. By the end of December, my girlfriend and Jenna became pretty well acquainted. I don't know if I'd say friends because they never hung out outside of inviting us to dinner and vice versa, but I do think my girlfriend and Jenna texted every now and then. Jenna is nice enough, but her boyfriend Sam is a terrible person. He's arrogant and entitled, and I do not like him. My girlfriend didn't like him either in the beginning, but eventually seemed to warm up to him. Eventually, we learned that the two of them are in an open relationship. I have never really understood the whole open relationship thing, but it's really not my business, so ultimately I don't care. What does bother me is that I've caught Sam straight up checking out my girlfriend. I've noticed Jenna noticing it too and being uncomfortable with it. I didn't think my girlfriend noticed at first. About 2 months ago, when my girlfriend and I were coming home from dinner with a friend, we heard the two of them screaming at one another from inside their apartment. My girlfriend wanted to knock and see if things were okay. I wanted to leave it alone, so we knocked. Sam answered and said it wasn't the best time. Jenna pushed past him and left with a suitcase. He called after her, but she told him to go fuck himself, and that was it. 2 weeks later, we didn't hear a thing from either of them. My girlfriend texted Jenna asking if she was okay and got no response. This next bit I only know because my girlfriend told me she caught Sam as he was leaving while she was coming home from work and asked him if things were okay. He confirmed they broke up and that Jenna has moved out completely. The next day, while I was at work, my girlfriend went to his place to see how he was doing, and he explained to her what happened. It's not really relevant, but because I know some people may be curious, apparently he cheated and Jenna broke up with him. I feel like there's more to the story, but I don't know if that's all Sam told my girlfriend or if that's all she told me. Ever since, my girlfriend and Sam have been texting pretty much every day, if not every other day. I told her I'm a little uncomfortable with how close they've gotten. She said she feels bad because he doesn't really have anyone now. I told her it's his fault for being a cheater, and it bothered me that she has sympathy for him. She agreed to dial it back, but said she won't ignore him completely. Then I asked 2 really stupid questions. The first was if she was attracted to Sam. I expected her to say no, honestly, because she's always told me that I'm exactly her type, and he and I are completely different. She said that's not a fair question. When I asked why, she said she should be allowed to find other men attractive without it being an issue and said surely I'm attracted to other women. I agreed, but I said it's different when it's a guy who's been eye-fucking her at every opportunity. I took her silence after that as a yes. I also took it to mean she actually did notice him checking her out. The second stupid question was if she had the opportunity to sleep with him, guilt-free, would she? She again said, I'm being unfair because if she says yes, then I'll be pissed even though she'd have permission to do it. My response was, so that's a yes. We were quiet for a while after that until someone texted her. She looked at the message and then looked away, and I asked who it was. She didn't answer me, and I got visibly upset. I started walking to our bedroom and grabbed a bag to pack some clothing. She followed me and said they're just friends. I asked if she would be willing to show me her phone. She hesitated but said yes, but the hesitation was enough for me. I grabbed my bag and my laptop and told her I just need to get away from here for a while and clear my head. She asked what that meant, and I said I have to think about some things and left. So here I am, sitting in a hotel room, wondering what the hell is happening in my relationship and wondering if I screwed things up, if she did, or if we both did. Make Life Super said, "This guy is great at breaking up relationships. My money is on him trying to get into her pants before you two even break up. They might date, as it will make her feel like she is making the honest decision. He will cheat on her too, and she will slink her way back to you after she realizes what a mistake it was to hook up with him at all. I'm sorry this has happened to you, but it's time to either buck up and take your relationship seriously, even to the point of moving, or cut your losses and end this relationship before it blows up under your nose." No Contest 90 said, "Guy sees this as a competition. Your girlfriend is one of his conquests. Girlfriend likes the attention, and this experience is new for her, easy for her to be indulged in it. She doesn't sound very smart though." Update. Well, first of all, I want to say that I didn't expect this to blow up as much as it did, and I want to thank everyone for the encouraging comments and for reaching out personally, even if I didn't respond. Lots of people said that I made a lot of mistakes, not checking her phone, not confronting him, leaving after our fight. Hindsight, I guess, but I just didn't want to be there anymore in that moment. I was able to reach out to Jenna. She confirmed that she and Sam had an open relationship, but it was one-sided, which she said worked for the longest time until it didn't. She said she told Sam after the first time we were invited for dinner that my girlfriend was off limits. Then she confirmed she came home and caught them kissing. She also said it's not the first time he's broken the rules. She apologized for not telling me sooner, but said she just wants to put him behind her. She also asked me not to contact her again. I called my sister afterward, and we talked about me coming home for a while to clear my head. I said that entirely depends on what I find when I get home. I might have been able to forgive a kiss. When I got home last night, our apartment was empty. It surprised me how not surprised I was that she wasn't there. I put my things down, took a deep breath, and went to his apartment. When he answered, I pushed on the door to open it wider, and my attention went immediately to her. I asked her if we could talk alone. When she didn't move and looked toward him, I said, "Fuck it," and pushed past him into his apartment. He sarcastically told me to come in and close the door. I told them I knew about the kiss. She looked surprised. He didn't. He said, "You talked to Jenna then?" And I said, "Yeah, she told me everything." He said he doubts that. I said I know he's cheated on Jenna before, and he admitted that he's broken the rules of their relationship before, but said Jenna isn't a saint either. He said their relationship was incredibly toxic on both sides. I said she seemed like a good person to me. He said, "I don't know her. They were together for 7 years and I know her better than anyone." I said I didn't believe him. My girlfriend told me that Jenna sent her really nasty messages when she texted her asking if she was okay and tried to apologize. I shrugged and said, "So, she had every right to be angry." Sam immediately jumped to her defense and said, "As for me, Paige didn't know the rules of our relationship, so for all she knew, that kiss was within them." It was quiet for about a minute, and then I asked my girlfriend how long it took after I left for her to come knocking on his door. She told me I left her in relationship limbo and she didn't know if I was even coming back. That didn't answer my question, but I dropped it because I was never gonna get an honest answer. I didn't need to ask if they slept together because she was in her underwear and a t-shirt and he was only wearing sweatpants. I went to leave and told her I'm moving back home and that I'll be emailing our landlord to tell him I want out of the lease and that she'll be taking it over completely. She said she can't afford that. I told her I don't care. Then I left. I called my sister and she's making arrangements to come get me, but she's 9 hours away and won't be able to make it until tomorrow or Tuesday. It gives me time to pack my things at least. I'm not exactly loving that I'll be staying here for a day or two. Unfortunately, I can't turn off my feelings for her, and knowing she's across the hall getting intimate with another man isn't awesome, but I can't afford the hotel again. I don't really know how I'm feeling right now. I went from anger to sadness to anger again, and now I just feel numb. This final post was made in the AITA subreddit by Deleted User. The post is titled, "My husband met his ex for a date before our wedding to make sure. His ex was always the one who got away, according to everyone around him. He ended things because he didn't see a future with her, but everyone around him was shocked because she's so good and beautiful. Then we met, and I soon understood that everyone from his side preferred her. I even heard some call me the Camilla, although I am neither much older nor less attractive. He never gave me any reason to doubt him, however. He gave me the impression that he knew exactly what he wanted. He was secure enough in his heart that he told me he loved me a few months into our relationship, and I never felt like he was lying or that I wasn't enough. He is fully aware of what people think about him leaving his ex, and he gave the impression that he thought they were silly and childish. He told his mom that I am who he has chosen, and if she wanted a part of it, she needed to clean up her act. We got married 3 years ago, and only now I found out that he went on a date with his ex a few days before our wedding. He wanted to know for sure that she wasn't like everyone around him thought the one who got away. He wanted to make 100% sure. His mom told me gleefully when she visited our new baby, and she looked at my daughter and said she wondered what would have happened if he had changed his mind after that date, and she was visiting their baby now, my husband's and the one who got away's. With a sigh, but gleefully. You know what I mean. I haven't spoken to him for a week, and I hate the silent treatment, but I just can't talk to him. It isn't something I am doing to punish him or manipulate him or get the upper hand and control him. I just can't look at him or talk to him. Am I the asshole for this silent treatment? Edit, he was there when it happened. He told his mom to shut up. Then he admitted he went on the date and admitted the reason his mom told me was the truth. Striped Honeybee said, "Your husband is an asshole, but your mother-in-law loathes you. To think she held on to this information until you were happy with a new baby, totally vulnerable, and then decided to drop this. That is calculated evil." Jamie Kin Minor said, "Not the asshole. Why can't people just be honest? If he had told you he had lunch with his ex before you got married, would you still marry him? If he explained himself, would you feel like a sloppy second or that he had doubts about his love for you? I know what I would do personally, but everyone is different. Do the family and friends talk about their disappointment in his marriage to you all the time when you're not around? No one wants to look like a fool. I certainly don't." To this, OP said, "The short answer is no. I would not have married him. I would have known that it would always be a sore spot and a what if, and I wouldn't want to live like that. I think I am way better than what if." Update. My husband and I have talked. Well, he did most of the talking and I listened. I asked him for the honest truth. He said that he got cold feet. He was panicking about why nobody saw what he saw. He showed me texts from his family and friends up until our wedding, with people asking him why he was doing this and if he really was sure. His sister said that he was making a huge mistake. After the wedding, however, everyone stopped and they basically told him they respected his decision even if they couldn't understand it. I never felt that they liked me, but I have noticed that they were less intense and rude after the marriage. But starting now, less rude isn't enough for me anymore. The date was dinner and wine. He understood it was wrong the second he sat at the table, but didn't want to just leave because it would have been weird and rude to ditch her when he was the one who made the dinner plans. He didn't tell me because he knew I would call off the wedding and think it was bigger than it was. He didn't want to hurt me. He said that he loved me from the day we met and that never changed. We are going no contact with his sister, mother, and most of his friends and family. His decision, not mine. His father is the one member who genuinely loves me. I have no problem having him in my life. We are far from okay. I told him I needed time because we can't make any decisions right now and we need to concentrate on our baby. I don't want us to miss out on her first weeks. There's something new with her every day and I don't want us to miss that. I don't want this experience to be tainted by heartbreak. I refuse to miss out on the joy my baby has brought into my life. I see therapy and counseling in the future, but not right now. I don't want that. Then we either come out stronger or we separate. I am 3 years older than my husband and 8 years older than his ex. To the people in my direct messages calling me ugly and jealous, I am neither. Not every girl dreams of being tall and blonde. Not every man likes tall and blonde. Only incels think Stacy is goals and nothing else. They broke up because my husband didn't develop feelings for her. When he realized it wasn't happening, he ended things because he was looking for love. So no, I wasn't the backup. Even if many people in my previous post thought it was a good idea to call me a backup to add more insult to injury.